Ibn Sina, a remarkable polymath, made significant contributions across diverse fields such as logic, medicine, and astronomy, leaving a lasting impact on both Islamic and Western intellectual traditions. His foundational works paved the way for future philosophical and scientific inquiries. However, despite his immense intellect, Ibn Sina's autobiography presents an embellished portrayal of his accomplishments, necessitating a nuanced interpretation of his self-presentation. This raises important questions about the complexities inherent in historical narratives. Growing up in a rich intellectual environment, Ibn Sina's early life involved an extensive study of various disciplines beyond merely religious studies. His early memorization of the Quran exemplifies his dedication to the pursuit of knowledge, reflecting his diverse interests and talents. Ibn Sina's ties to the Hanafi school highlight the intricate nature of Islamic jurisprudence, particularly concerning alcohol, as interpretations have evolved throughout history. Understanding this context is crucial to grasping his practices. The significance of Ibn Sina's contributions to philosophy and medicine underscores his enduring intellectual legacy, especially during a period marked by rich cultural exchanges within the Islamic world. His scholarly endeavors have profoundly influenced subsequent generations. Moreover, the interaction between Neoplatonism and Islamic philosophy illustrates a broader intellectual landscape, where thinkers like Ibn Sina synthesized various philosophical influences. This fusion enriched the discourse of the time. His book, The Healing, functions as a comprehensive overview of philosophy, structured into four main parts: logic, natural science, mathematics, and metaphysics. It tackles profound topics such as the nature of God, the soul, and epistemology. The Canon of Medicine stands out as a pivotal medical text, compiling the prevalent medical wisdom of Ibn Sina's era. Its influence extended into Europe, maintaining its authority well into the early modern period. Additionally, Ibn Sina's philosophical work, Pointers and Reminders, addresses a range of topics concisely, encouraging readers to delve deeper into the meanings behind his thoughts. This aspect emphasizes his unique contributions to Islamic philosophy. Through his allegorical interpretations of the Quran, Ibn Sina advocates for a philosophical approach to theological concepts, bridging the gap between faith and rational understanding. This method stands in contrast to more literal interpretations. The differentiation between essence and existence in Ibn Sina's metaphysical discussions is crucial for comprehending the nature of God, stressing that God's essence equates to existence itself, unlike contingent beings. The notion of necessary existence proposes that God exists independently of any other being, a foundational concept in Ibn Sina's arguments for a higher power's existence. This idea significantly shaped later philosophical thought. Contingency implies that all entities depend on external conditions or causes, prompting inquiries into the existence of anything necessary. This exploration raises philosophical questions about the fundamental nature of being. The discussion examines whether the entirety of contingent entities could collectively signify a necessary existence, even if each component remains contingent individually. This challenges the concept of a single necessary cause. Ultimately, the argument concludes that an external necessary cause must exist beyond the series of contingent entities. This necessary being is recognized as God, highlighting profound philosophical implications. Ibn Sina contends that if a necessary existence consisted of parts, it would become contingent and no longer maintain its necessity. This argument emphasizes the importance of indivisibility in the understanding of God. The case for a singular necessary existence aligns seamlessly with Islamic monotheism, asserting that the existence of multiple necessary beings would lead to contradictions. This supports the essential principle of tawhid in Islam. Ibn Sina's perspective introduces the idea that creation is an eternal aspect of God's essence, challenging conventional beliefs about a definitive moment of creation. This notion incites rich philosophical debates surrounding the relationship between God and the universe. Drawing upon Neoplatonic thought, Ibn Sina perceives God as the first principle from which everything emanates and that initiates the creation of the world, thereby influencing the chain of existence. The concept of the active intellect is crucial in understanding human knowledge, suggesting that while knowledge is gained empirically, it is validated through our connection to this active intellect. Ibn Sina's thought experiment regarding the floating man emphasizes the distinction between the soul and body, asserting that self-awareness is fundamental, even without sensory experiences. The argument posits that God's knowledge transcends time, implying that he cannot know particulars as this would entail a change in his knowledge state. This concept further underscores his perfection and immutability. In the pursuit of truth, transcending physical desires is essential, urging individuals to seek intellectual enlightenment. This philosophical journey enables one to realize their full potential in understanding reality. Ibn Sina's writings suggest a mystical journey involving progressive stages toward a union with ultimate truth. This path demands intellectual assent alongside spiritual practices leading to a comprehensive grasp of existence. His allegorical writings, particularly the Epistle of the Bird, vividly illustrate the journey towards unity, emphasizing the intricate relationship between the material world and spiritual enlightenment. The influence of Sufism on Ibn Sina's philosophy raises intriguing questions about his mystical experiences, suggesting he may have concealed profound insights within symbolic language to uphold his rationalist image. Ibn Sina's legacy significantly transformed Islamic philosophy, marking a transition away from Aristotle's influence toward his own, illustrating his enduring impact on both theological and philosophical thought across cultures. His works, including commentary on the Isat and contributions to Quranic interpretations, reflect a critical yet inspiring dialogue with earlier scholars like Ibn al-Haytham. This dynamic interplay of critique and inspiration shaped subsequent theological discourse. Notably, his medical treatise, the Canon of Medicine, became a foundational text in Europe, profoundly influencing medical practices for centuries and establishing the groundwork for modern medicine. This work exemplifies his groundbreaking contributions to health sciences. Moreover, Ibn Sina's philosophical concepts regarding motion predated Newton's laws by centuries, highlighting his advanced understanding of physics and motion. His insights significantly contributed to both Islamic philosophy and the evolution of scholasticism in Europe.